How to score goals in EAFC 26. Boys, I'm going to be walking you through all of my top tips and tricks and sort of gameplay, what I'm thinking when I'm attacking. Now, I know a lot of people want defensive tutorials as well. Before I teach you guys how to defend, I need to learn how to defend. All right, so we're going to do an attacking tutorial first. So I know a lot of people are struggling defensively. Let's work on scoring some more goals first, okay? Once I've got defending on lock over this next week or two, I still feel like there's some stuff I need to learn. I'm conceding way too many goals. So I don't want to tell you guys how to defend when I don't know how to defend properly. But I know how to score goals. So I'm going to be helping you guys, all right? Make sure you absolutely smash that like button and subscribe. And also make sure you guys are pulling up to the Twitch. Listen, precision shooting is the meta, all right? Precision shooting is the meta. I'm going to tell you guys straight off the bat. And whilst I walk you guys through my settings, I'm also going to be letting you guys know some different things as well. Player locks. If you guys aren't using player locks this year to take advantage of the fact that people can't defend, you are missing out big time. You are missing out big time. Now, if I go right now, I've got player lock on, all right? I've got this reaction calibration thing off, and that's pretty much, and then I've got precision shooting on. That's pretty much what my settings are. And I play on co-op 20 height 0 zoom. So we're gonna get into some gameplay, all right? And I'm gonna show you guys what I'm thinking. I'm gonna be in Division 5, so it's getting kind of sweaty. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm thinking when I'm playing, what I'm thinking when I'm trying to score goals, all right? I'm talking about skill moves, I'm talking about dribbling, I'm talking about waiting for that keeper movement so you can score easy goals with an open goal. I'm talking about obviously the player locks. There's a bunch of things, okay? Baiting people for passes, using L1 and R1 to either make a run or come closer, all right? So let's get into the gameplay, boys.
Your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that
Clicking L1 to send my Nico Williams on a run. Nico Williams on a run. Nice incisive passing behind. Player lock. Can I find a player lock? Cancel. Relax it now, boys. Do not lose the ball in this position. A lot of people will just try and force it there and try sweat it across goal when there's not an option. Play it back. Gaps. Low drivens. All right, boys. You see how I could have tried to play it into the box and maybe lost the ball? Instead, I worked it back inside into that open space on the edge of the box and found an angle. Easy stuff. Now, anytime I get the winger, space with my winger, I always try to get it down the line so I can open up that space inside. Back into Gravenberch, back into Wirtz, Gravenberch, Wirtz. Guys, utilize those player lock cancels, okay? Now, how do you activate player lock? You use L3 and R3, okay? I've already taught you guys this last FIFA. L3 and R3, and then you flick the analog stick to the player you want it to go to, and then you now control that player. Alright, I'm gone now. So in this instance, I can activate it. I'm going to cancel it because there's no one around me. Activate it, and I flick it to Gravenberch, and then I'm controlling him. Do you understand what I'm saying? I utilize player locks a lot, boys, man. You're going to see in this gameplay. Because it's such an easy way to draw out your opponent. Nice. Nice, man. Very good player lock with a nice incisive pass, boys, man. Incisive is also going to be very useful. I'm not saying you have to have a player with incisive plus, but try and get a player that has base incisive. Nice. Nice. Left stick switching is going to be your best friend, boys. You see that left stick dribbling? You see that left stick dribbling, boys? Always taking your time in the box, that twisting and turning. That's something you're just going to have to practice. I show you what works, you guys utilize it. People always think you have to know every single skill. The reality of the situation is 90% of the time, you can dribble your way into open space. Find a pass. Click R1 so I can give it back to him. You guys can see on the controller on the screen, by the way, in the instances where I'm clicking R1 to call a player closer. And then here I'm clicking L1 to make... Look, Nico Williams offside. Click R1, come closer. Come closer, come closer. Come closer. There you go. Back to De Jong. Rodrigo to De Jong. Rotate it. Player lock. Through ball. Ah, good save.
Georgia Stanway. And the ball with Gerrard. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were defending to stop them. Gerrard. Promising looking ball.
I need to wake up.
De Jong. Nicely constructed. Wirtz.
Nice. And that's what I'm talking about, boys. Patience with that left stick dribbling. Like, precision shots are really difficult to learn this year, but it's the meta, man. I'm not scoring that unassisted. Nice. Cancel the player lock so I can run. Just keep going down the line. Now, boys, we're trying to find that space inside. Keep twisting and turning. Pass it back to De Jong. Now you can see Gravenberch is open. Click R1. Pass it to him. R1 again to Nico Williams so he can come close. Gravenberch. Can we find that space in the box? Wirtz. Gravenberch. Nico Williams. Wirtz. And all I had to do was finish. Alright, guys. Let's take you guys through some of those first game, first win. Let me take you guys through some of those goals and sort of what I was thinking in each one. Alright, so for cheap and reliable coins in FC26, make sure you guys head on over to lootbar.gg, the cheapest coin trading platform on the market. They are currently 8 to 10% cheaper than all other coin competitors, and you can use my code Awale for an extra 8% off at checkout on top of an extra 5% on the coins. They've got over 25,000 reviews, 4.9 stars out of 5, amazing customer service with usual delivery time within half an hour. And if you guys don't trust these reviews, then what about all of these amazing creators that are also using lootbar.gg? There is a limited time offer on 100k coins, so make sure you guys are using my code Awale at checkout, link in the description. So here, guys, like I always tell you, when I'm getting the ball, guys, on the edge of the box, this guy's whole team is behind the ball. At this point, I'm thinking, how can we break this down? All right, so I have the ball with De Jong here. Passing it to Wirtz there, silly. It doesn't make sense. All right? So I turn back. I see Gravenberch is free. What do I see straight away? It's all about connecting the dots, guys. Trust me, I'm not even joking. Your players are always in a shape. It's about passing it along that shape until one of them is free. All right? It's like ping pong. So you keep passing it. The moment I pass it to Gravenberch here, I can see that next pass. I can already see. One of the best tips I can give you guys is before you even give it to your player, already be thinking what's next. Some of you guys give it to your player, then, what do I do from here? You should already be thinking, I know the objective is to get it into Dembele. From the moment I get this ball in these areas, you should always be thinking, how do I get it into my striker? So I'm going to keep passing it around till I get it. All right, so look, we get the ball for here. De Jong goes into the open space. I realize there's nothing going that way. I pass it back to Gravenberch. I can see Dembele's through. Bang, pass it into Dembele. Takes a touch. Low driven into the corner. Easy stuff, boys. Let's go through the next goal. Next goal here. It's quite simple, to be fair. Oh, it's really nice goal. Really nice goal. So we'll hide the UI. I get the ball here with Wirtz. Now, guys, you need to be able to utilize that L1 and R1 that I was talking about. Here, I click L1. What does L1 do? It makes your player go on a run, like run away, go. And R1 means come close. So you need to be able to utilize L1 and R1 when you're attacking. Because sometimes I want my attacker, in this instance, Dembele, to go forward and make a run. So I have space to play him through. Or it creates space for the cam. So I clicked L1 in this instance. Sometimes you want to click R1. But let's go through this instance. I have the ball with him. Simple. Triangle play, twist and turn, make that space. He's already decided to make that challenge. Low driven into the corner. All right, and we'll take you guys through one more example. And I'm going to show you guys a bunch of different examples after each game as well. All right, and the goal before, just before half time, I'm getting the ball with Dembele here. I twist and turn. I find him in space. At this point now, my striker's got the ball. Create some magic. This is literally all left stick dribbling, boys. All right, left stick, left stick, left stick, until I can find a space for a low driven into the corner. Low driven shots are incredibly meta, especially if you have somebody that's got the play style, all right, and you aim it properly with those precision shots, it's going to be very meta. So what did you guys learn from that game? The use of L1 and R1, the use of L1 and R1 to either send players on a run or come closer, and always playing it slowly until you can find that space. Okay, let's go. Offside, surely.
Looks the right ball. Takes on the tip. And he's a finish of real... Nico Williams. Oh, great work. What's next? Dembele.
Come on, man. Dembele, 1, 2. Move the keeper. Nice, man. Lovely 1-2 there. Beautiful. I can't lie, that's the standard stuff. Activate the player lock. Cancel it. Activate it. Gone. Oh my days, beautiful. Ball roll scoop. Play back. And that's what I'm talking about.
To be.
And that's what I'm talking about, boys, with that player lock. With that player lock incisive. He has no clue what to do. When you master that, guys, trust me.
On they go under no real pressure. This could spark something.
Good goal, man.
Scored.
What a pass.
Through on a plate here.
What a pass. What a pass. What a pass with that player lock, man. Guys, I'm going to have to show you these examples again after the game.
And it's on now.
Oh my days, this guy ice.
Not yet.
Alright, GG's.
The game
This goal here, boys.
no longer. It's
Easy,
level again.
easy stuff, boys. It was simply just a step over into a low driven. I click R1 into Dembele. Look, as you can see, he comes closer. I click R1. Comes into space. Simple step over. Low driven. That's it. That's it. Simple one. Guys, this goal is the perfect example. This goal is the perfect example of the use of player lock. Right now, I am using him. Boom. He's gone through on goal. Sometimes you're not going to be able to get that space, boys. Sometimes your player's not going to make that perfect run. And that's why you need to use player lock. Boom. Right through that middle with that incisive pass. You can have a midfielder that's got an incisive base. It's going to make it really, really useful. This one, I just won the ball back, waited for the keep movement and scored. All right, lovely. Lovely. Guys, this game, I'm going to use Omar Marmoush up top, okay? I'm going to use Omar Marmoush up top and I'm going to use Totti at cam. Because maybe some of you guys will think, oh, Awale, you're just using Dembele. Why can't you just use some players that we're going to use in game? All right, well, cool. We'll put Marmoush up top. The rest of the team looks decent. Dembele on the bench. Because it's not about the players necessarily, boys. It's about the things I'm doing to create the space for these shots. All right, let's go.
Visitors. Manuel Neuer is in goal.
Nice, Totti.
Guardiola
Nice, Totti.
plays alongside.
Pass across, got. That's a pass. Oh, my days.
And the goalkeeper has that. Omar Marmoush. Now to deliver a good ball in. And it's on now. And he's
What the hell is that as a goal?
with a love. Looking like they mean
Rodrigo.
business here,
Into Nico Williams. Grab him back. Totti.
but not the end result they wanted
Nice.
from an encouraging position.
One more. Marmoush. Penalty.
This could be
Ooh.
interesting from there.
Lay it off. Marmoush. Rotate it, boys. Rotate it. Relax. Relax now. I'm not going to force it here. Can I find an open space? I'm clicking R1 to make my players come as close as possible. Nice. Nico Williams, can you drive into that space? You can. Can you find a pass? You can. Marmoush, can you find a goal? You can. Nice, Nico Williams. Oh, lovely. Get down the line. Ball roll inside. Can we find a pass? Of course we can. Totti, turn and finish. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Nice, Rodrigo. Can we find that pass? Cancel. Back it. No, no. Totti, turn back inside. Finish. Beautiful play, boys. Down the line. Find the pass inside. Don't panic. Get that left stick dribble into created shot. Easy. Nice, Marmoush.
Omar Marmoush.
Step overs. Into the space. Relax it. Turn back. Can we find an option here, boys? If not, we can relax it. Grab him back into Nico Williams. Turn. Finish. Exactly. Exactly like that, boys. Remember, when you pass the ball to your teammate, you should always be thinking what's next. You should know what's next. The moment I give that ball to Gravenberch, I could see Nico Williams already.
To score a hat trick now, though.
Nice. One.
No stopping him there. Oh, what a chance. And
Easy. Wait for that keeper movement.
what a performance this has
Lovely
been
stuff.
so far. And we're inside the final 15 minutes. Has to turn them around. Totti in the clear.
Easy.
They're home and dry. And he's having a go.
All right.
The game comes to
Let's
an
go.
end.
Lovely stuff. All right, boys. Let's walk through some of those goals in a nice little 5-1 win. And this game, I was using, you know what I mean, some decent players, but nothing crazy, you know? So let's walk through some of the goals that I feel like we can take some value from, all right? That's what it's about, taking value from the goals. All right, he scored first. Let's take this goal first. All right, boys. So we have the ball down the line with Nico Williams, all right? The number one objective when you have the ball down with your winger is to find your teammate, all right? You don't want to just aimlessly run down the line and cross. So what do? I ball roll back inside to generate me another angle. He backs off, easy pass into Totti. He's in the box. What is my next objective? De Jong is too far away. I'm not going to pass it back to Nico Williams, the direction I just came from. Rodrigo's being marked. I've got a 1v1 with the centre-back. If you've got a 1v1, you take your chances. Like, get the ball here. I turn. He goes for the tackle. I spin. That's it. Easy, no post. Let's watch that back in real time. Get the ball with Nico Williams. Turn inside. Nice little left stick dribble. Near post finish. Easy. Get the ball here with... easy. Same thing, boys. I get the ball down here with my winger. But listen, he's not Mbappe. He hasn't got the pace, the strength, or the ability to run straight and get a score. Sometimes I'll be playing people in foot champs, and from this position, they genuinely try to run straight and score. That's not going to work. I get the ball with him here. I draw in a couple of his centre-backs. Now, look, I've got two people on me. What do? Turn back inside. Who's free, guys? Who is free? Totti. Nice little bit of dribbling. Easy goal. Trust me, boys. It's easier than you guys think. Once you learn how to read your opponent's mind and how to generate space. Let's watch that in real time. Rodrigo gets the ball. Cuts back inside. Totti. Nice little dribble into the space. Finish across goal. Let's take one more example from this game. Guys, what did I tell you guys about being patient? What have I told you guys about being patient, okay? And taking your time. I have the ball with De Jong here. Is there a clear-cut opportunity at this exact moment in time? No, there isn't, boys. But what am I going to do? I'm going to be patient. We're going to go in slow motion first and walk you through exactly what I'm thinking. I have the ball with De Jong here. All right. I'm just here thinking, how the hell am I going to get into the space? Your players will make runs. Bang. He moves on to go and mark Totti. I pass it into Gravenberch. I've told you guys already in this video. You should always be thinking about your next move before your player receives that ball. It shouldn't be a case where Gravenberch gets this ball and then once he gets the ball, you think, who do I pass to next? You should be trying to create those pictures in your head. Try to be figuring out those moves to create, to solve that puzzle. The moment Gravenberch gets the ball here, right here, before he even touches that ball, I can see Nico Williams. Let's play the rest of the clip in normal time. Turn, finish. That's simple, boys, all right? So what can we take from that game that we just played? Taking your time. Don't rush. Utilizing those spaces, all right? What do I mean by utilizing those spaces? Twist and turn until you find a player with that space to turn and shoot. As you guys can see in those goals, my shots aren't getting blocked. My passes aren't getting blocked because I'm only passing and I'm only shooting once there is a clear opportunity. Patience is probably the main thing you guys need to take from this video. I'm very patient. I will twist, I will turn, I will pass back and forth until my player is free. Sometimes you're going to play a very good player. So it's about that patience, boys, alright? Let's get to this next game. This guy's got a good team. Trinity Rodman. Selma Parajuelo. We're still going to be using Totti and Marmoush. De Jong, can we find something? R1 to Rodrigo. Turn. Go. Wait for the keeper movement. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I used R1 to call Rodrigo close so I can give him the pass. Once I'm through, what did I do, guys? Like I've been telling you guys since FC 25. Waiting for that keep movement. Easy. Player locks. Player locks, player locks, player locks. I'm going to break that down after this game. But you see, I'm not scoring that goal without that player lock. Pass the keeper, penalty. That's looking like an early rage quit, boys. Rodrigo. Uh-oh, I put too much power. I put too much power. Shit. Easy. Wait for that keeper movement. Bro, get out of my game. Get out of my game, man. Hello? Hello?
3 goals to 1 then as we get started again. Totti getting it through. And there's the hat-trick. We'll be... Need to be better with the ball. Probing, but the target won't open. Genuine chance here. And they've scored. A goal to get the stadium jump. Changes hands. Oh, gone for it. The game really needs to settle. Well, it's a real scrap, isn't it? And it must be. And an easy one. No better pass for a player than a... Pepe. And the forward progress continues. Oh, surely has to score. It's in, and it was always. Oh, it must be here. And it's in. And they'll want to get the game restarted as quickly as they can. They're not beaten yet. And there's the final blast. Not the
All right, lads. Not gonna take you guys through too many of these goals. This goal, boys. This goal here. The importance of player locking. I'm running down the line with Rodrigo here purely because I've got so much space. At this point, I know I want to score with Marmoush. So what do? I activate the player lock by clicking L3 and R3, flicking the right stick to Marmoush, and then now moving him across the box. So look. I move him across and click R1X. Takes a touch. I don't know why I only did a take a touch bar. That's an absolutely easy goal. Like I said, boys, learning those player locks is going to be really crucial. Yeah. We'll do one more game. We'll do one more game with a really cheap option too. Boys, I'm trying to win this last game. So we're going to put Dembele back up top, but let's get straight into it.
from the game then.
The best coach I played under.
Oh, nice. Dembele.
He's in here.
Low driven. Move the keeper for me. Always wait for that keeper movement. Always wait for that keeper movement. That's a simple tip you can implement straight away without any practice. If you have the ability to just wait 1 or 2 seconds, wait that 1 or 2 seconds.
Coutinho. Could be something developing here. Is this the equaliser? It's
Cool.
in. A frenetic start, and we're all. This is a lovely spell on the ball. You do feel that. What a chance here.
Easy.
It's in. Having to stay patient. It's saved.
Well, lucky there.
Decent from the keeper.
Well, how did he stop that? That is a remarkable save.
What a chance.
Oh, that's so
There's the
cool.
equaliser. Might they be left to rue that one not going in? Big chance. And there's the hat.
Wait for that keeper movement.
Taking the match ball home. And the forward progress continues with a good ball. But he
Oh.
can't keep that one out. Dembele. They're in here.
Oh, that is one of the most beautiful goals you will see today, boys. I twisted and turned with Verts. I waited for Dembele to be an option, so I clicked R1 so you can bring him closer. Then from there, it's just about left stick dribbling and utilizing the space.
Now, this has to be. It's there. That did. Melky Dumorne. That's a nice forward-thinking pass. Rashford
Oh, this guy's on me now.
comes free.
Now let me lock him.
As he can- Oh, maybe a bit of space now.
Oh my days, what a beautiful goal.
End-to-end stuff here. The lead lasts
What a
10
beautiful goal.
minutes.
And the keeper movement didn't come, so I went across goal.
Rodrigo. And it's in.
Beautiful play down the line. Beautiful play down the line. I kept making him think I was going to cut inside, and I just kept going a bit more. Cut inside, but I go a bit more. Until I can find that double lofted pass. Woo!
Melky Dumorne. And it's on now. And it's in.
Oh my days, defending is so difficult.
Pushing nicely upfield here. Chance to go ahead. It's in.
You're taking a piss. How you scoring with Desiree Doué from there?
Well deserved. That's nice from Totti. Oh, it must be.
Come on, Totti!
Incredible. You don't see diving headers off.
Let's go, man. Alright, GG's, brother.
It's all over. As
Flipping
play
hell.
for full time.
That was really good. 7-7. Alright, boys, let's see what we could take from that game. That game was a lot of good goals, man. We'll take a couple and then we'll end the video there, boys. Hope you guys have been learning a couple of things. Listen, I'm still new to the game myself. This goal, though, with Rodrigo was a really good goal. I want to talk you guys through this one. Now, a lot of the times, guys, we've been cutting back from these instances. Here, I thought, let me try something different. So, I could see there's no cutback. So, what do? I go down the line. Now, boys, every single time I make him think I'm going to go forward, I go a little bit more. I make him think I'm going to cut forward, I go a little bit more. And then, after that, it's a simple double X. Now, what is a double X and a double triangle? It's a lofted pass and a lofted through ball. So, rather than playing the pass on the ground, it lifts it up. The reason I like to do that from the byline is so that no defender or goalkeeper can block it on the floor if they try to do a slide tackle or a block. It lifts it slightly off of the ground. Now, in this instance, the keeper was already being a bit of a silly alien freak show. So I could just go like that, and then boom. Let's replay the whole thing. So look, I just keep baiting him, boom. Baiting him, boom. Making him think I'm cutting him back inside. I just go down to the byline, get a nice little easy open goal. If the cutback is not there, that's a fantastic thing you can do. Here was just a fantastic goal, to be fair. Just lovely dribbling, and then a lovely finish with Dembele. Don't want to look at that too much. I'm just only want to show you guys new things that I've done. This goal here is a combination of quite a few things. So we're going to break this down. This is going to be the last goal we break down. So I get the ball with Verts here. I see Dembele. I give him a double X, by the way. What is a double X? I give him a double a pass. So I tapped X twice. The reason I tapped X twice because I know there's a lot of bodies around him. And maybe if I try to pass here, look, as you guys can see, he tries to intercept it. He can't because I lifted the ball off the floor. Cool. Now Dembele's got the ball. I turn into that space. I turn back inside. And I can see a gap right there. What do I try to do? Step over. 1, 2, and it's simple. Now, in this position, I tell myself I could low driven across goal, but I got 1 more second. In that second, I'm going to see if he moves the keeper. If he moves the keeper, I get an open goal. If he doesn't move the keeper, I'll go back across goal. The reason I'm able to do this, because as you guys can see, Saliba, it cannot get in front of me from this position. So what do? I take another touch. And what does he do, boys? As easy as that. Moves the keeper for me, and I just go near post. Let's play that again in real time. Dembele, turn back inside. Boom, move the keeper. Easy goal. All right, boys, and we're going to end it there. Now, boys, I really, 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 really hope you guys have learned something from this. I'm still learning the game. Am I an expert? No. Am I trying to tell you I'm better than you guys? No. I'm just trying to tell you guys what I've learned so far, what I've learned from our previous FIFAs, and what I feel like has been working. I still need to improve. I'm nowhere near where I think at the top level. But those are some attacking mechanics that I think work. Player locks are so crucial. Defending is so hard this year. So if you can now utilize player locks to confuse your opposition, it's going to be so easy to score goals. All right? Lofted through balls and lofted ground passes. That's double X's and double triangles. And I want you to utilize those, boys, in instances where you think if you do it normally, it might be intercepted. So you can do a through ball and click double triangle. So it like floats in the air, like off the ground. Making it easier for the opposition not to defend, tackle it. Waiting for that keeper movement. Waiting for that keeper movement is crucial. And you can do this across all levels of FIFA, all FIFAs. If you've got a bit of time before you shoot, just give it a second or two. Think to yourself, okay, before I shoot, let's see if you can make it easier for me. Because if he moves that keeper, it's an open goal. And I've done it multiple times across this video. And other people have done it to me. Being patient around the box, okay? Rotate that ball. And before you pass it to your teammate, think, what are you going to do before that? I mean, what are you going to do after that? Okay, so those are the sort of crucial things that I learned when attacking. I'm more of a left stick guy. Left stick dribbling is so good this year. So boys, hope you guys have learned some things. So let me know what other things you want to see on the channel, wherever it is. We've had amazing growth in FC25 and I want to continue that in FC26. So if there's anything you guys want to see, let me know. As usual, always make sure you guys subscribe, drop a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.